Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to a YouTube class. So in the previous sessions we were dealing on the convergence. In the last session I have given you the steps relating to how we can convert a given hexadecimal to your binary number system. So the input was a hexadecimal number and we had tried to convert it into binary equivalent. So all the basic convergence we had covered now. That is, what all we had covered? We had covered the binary number system to decimal. In reverse, decimal to binary is over. Next, from decimal to octal is over. Again, from in reverse, octal to decimal is also over. Next, decimal to hexadecimal and hexadecimal to reverse back to your decimal. All these 6 conversions are over. Let me repeat: decimal to binary, binary to decimal, decimal to octal, octal to decimal, hexadecimal to decimal, and decimal to hexadecimal. That is, from x10 to x2 and from x2 to x10 is over. From x10 to x8 and from x8 to x10 is over. That is, a number with the base 10 to the number with the base 2. Decimal to binary, binary to decimal is over. Decimal to octal, octal to decimal is also over. Next, decimal to hexa and from hexa to decimal is also over. Hexa to decimal is also here. After these conversions, we had also seen how to convert from binary to octal. How to convert from binary to octal, that we had seen. After this conversion, that is from binary to octal, we had also seen how to convert a octal number to binary number. We had also seen how to convert a given octal number to binary. After this conversion, next we had moved to see how we can convert from a hexadecimal to binary. We had seen how we can convert a given hexadecimal number to binary, and after that conversion we had also seen in reverse how we can convert a given binary number to your hexadecimal numbers. So totally how many conversions we had seen? These 6 plus these 4, totally 10 conversions we had seen. Okay, so in shortcut, let me remind the steps for you all how we can convert each number system to other number systems. Then today I'll take the other conversions. Okay, so how we can convert from a given decimal to binary is you have to divide by 2. You have to divide by 2. Next, how to convert from binary to decimal is you have to multiply by 2. I'll write shortcut. Okay, for divide I'll write D, for multiply I write as a M. Done. So when you want to convert a given decimal number to the binary, we have to divide by 2, and when you want to convert a given binary number to decimal in reverse, then we have to multiply by 2. Next, when you want to convert a given decimal number to octal, then again we have to divide by, but by 8. We have to, here we have divided by 2, here we have to divide by 8. Next, a given octal to decimal in reverse, what we have to do is we have to multiply by 8. We have to multiply by 8. The next conversion, when the given number system is in decimal and you want to convert it into hexadecimal. You want to convert it into hexadecimal, then what you have to do is you have to divide by 16. You have to divide by 16. And in reverse, when you want to convert a given hexadecimal to again into your decimal, then what you have to do is you have to multiply by 16. Done? So remember when to divide, when to multiply. Just you have to remember this. When you are converting a given decimal number to the respective binary, octal and your hexadecimal, in those cases you are dividing. In those cases you are dividing, and from other number system to your decimal, if you are converting, then you are multiplying. Dividing by what and multiplying by what is left to your number system. It is left to your number system. So dividing to which you are converting, that number system base you have to convert, and multiplying from where you are converting, that number system's base you have to multiply. For example, I am converting to binary, so divide by 2. I am converting to octal, divide by 8. I am converting to hexa, so divide by 16. From binary to deci, so multiply by 2. From octal to deci, so multiply by 8. From hexa to deci, so multiply by 16. Done? So remember these points. Now next, coming to the next conversion, that is from binary to octal. What do you have to do here? A given binary number, take a complete binary number. Now make a group of 3 bits. What you have to do is make a group of 3 bits. Done? And write the equivalent octal number. Write the equivalent octal number. If you want, you can refer the table. If you want, you can refer the table, or else I had given you one shortcut. You can go for 4 to 1 method. You can go for 4 to 1 method. So how to convert a given binary number to octal is, take a given binary number. In binary number, always the bits will be there, 0 and 1. Now from your LSB to MSB side, start making the group of 3 bits. After that, write the equivalent octal number for that each group. For that, you can refer the table, or else you can refer 4 to 1 method. You can refer 4 to 1 method. Next, in reverse, if you are converting a octal number to the binary. In reverse, if you are converting a octal number to the binary, then what you are doing is write separately each digit of a octal number. Write each digit of your octal number. Then for each octal number, by referring your table or by referring your 4 to 1 method, write the 3-bit equivalent binary number. Write the 3-bit equivalent binary number and combine all together. That will be your equivalent binary number. Done? So this is how we convert a given binary to octal and octal to binary. The next one we'll see how we can convert a given hexa to binary and binary to hexa. So here, when you are converting a given binary to hexa, then take your binary number. Then from LSB to MSB, that is from right hand side to your left hand side, start making a group of 4 bits. 4 bits group. Here 3-bit group you are doing, and here 4-bit group you have to do it. Then you can refer the table, or else you can use 8421 method and write the equivalent hexadecimal value for that 4-bit group. For that 4-bit group, you have to write the equivalent hexadecimal number. For that, you can refer the table, or else you can use 8421 method. Then after writing, combine, give the base as 16. That will be the equivalent hexadecimal number for a given octal number. Sorry, for the given binary number. Clear? Next, the last one, that is how we can convert a given hexadecimal number to your binary. How we can convert a given hexadecimal number to the binary. What we have to do is take the given hexadecimal number. Take the given hexadecimal number. Then for each digit of your hexadecimal number, write the equivalent 4-digit binary number. Write the equivalent 4-digit binary number for each digit of your hexadecimal. For that, you can refer 8421 method or the table. Then choice is yours. And finally, combine all together and write with the base 2. That will be the equivalent binary number. Done. So these all the 10 conversions we had seen in these all the sessions. Done. So today I'll take the another conversion. That is, we had seen 1 to all, that is decimal to binary is over, decimal to octal is over, decimal to hexa is over. In reverse, from binary to decimal is over, octal to decimal is over, hexadecimal to decimal is also over. Next, binary to octal is over, octal to binary is over, hexadecimal to binary is over, and decimal to binary, binary to hexadecimal is also over. So only left out is what we left. We left with converting from octal to hexa and from hexa to octal. Only these conversions left out. Done. So we'll start today seeing the first conversion, that is how to convert your given octal number to the hexadecimal number system. Then, so we'll see how we can convert a given octal numbers to the hexadecimal. So today's conversion is octal to hexadecimal. That is x to the base 8 to x to the base 16. X to the base 8 to the x to the base 16. Right? So before seeing the example, first let me give you the steps which all we have to follow when you are trying to convert a given octal number to hexadecimal number. Right? So we'll see first the steps. We'll see first the steps. So what all the steps you have to refer? The very first step is, if the given number is always octal, remember the given number is always octal. Now what you have to do is write the binary equivalent of each octal digit. The input, the question is in the format of your octal number system. So what you have to do is write the binary equivalent of each octal digit. What you have to do is, let me write here. The first step, write down, write the binary equivalent of each octal digit Then that is the first thing you have to do it. Next, step 2. What your step 2 says? Regroup them into 4 bits from right side to left side with the zeros added if necessary. So what you have to do is, when you write the binary equivalent of each octal digit, it will be the 3-bit grouping. But what we are trying to do, we are trying to convert in the format of hexadecimal, no? So what you have to do is, the group what we had written, regroup it with the 4 bits. And if it is necessary to add zeros at the MSB side, we have to add it, because we are regrouping from the LSB side. Then that your second step says. So let me write the second step, note down. Regroup them into 4 bits from right side with zeros added. That zero as added is not compulsion, if necessary. If it is necessary to add, we have to add it, if necessary. Then, so your second steps says that regroup them into 4 bits from right side with the zeros added if it is necessary. You have to add the zeros if it is necessary while regrouping. Done? So this is your second step. Now we'll see what is the third step. So what third step says? Convert each group into its equivalent hexadecimal digit. Convert, what you have to do is, when you have made the 4-bit grouping, no, that 4-bit grouping, now you have to convert it into equivalent hexadecimal value. So let me write the last third step. Note down. Convert each group into its equivalent hexadecimal number or hexadecimal digit. Done? So concentrate. When you want to convert a octal number to hexadecimal, we cannot convert it directly. Like the others, how we can convert by multiplying, by dividing, or by converting the normal methods. It is not possible normally to convert your given octal number to hexadecimal number. So what you have to do is, when all you are converting a given octal number to the hexadecimal number, you have to take the help of your binary numbers. So how to convert? I'll just read the steps one more time, then we'll take one example and we can solve it. Done? So what you have to do is, first step, write the binary equivalent. Write the binary equivalent of each octal digit of each octal digit. So when you are converting octal to binary means it is a group of 3 bits. It is a group of 3 bits. But when you are to go for hexadecimal, it should be the group of 4 bits. It should be the group of 4 bits. So what you have to do is regroup them into 4 bits. Earlier it will be 3-bit group. Now you have to just change it, regroup it into 4 bits from right side. If necessary, add the zeros. If necessary, add 0. At the end, suppose only 1 bit left out or 2 bit left out or 3 bit left out, that time what you do is you add the zeros at the MSB level, so that it will give you 4-bit group. It will give you a group of 4 bits. Then now you are done regrouping with the 4 bits. Then the last step, what it says that you have to convert each group, each 4-bit group what we will be getting after this second step. Now you convert that group into equivalent hexadecimal digit. Suppose you had written 0, 1, 0, 0. So what is the value of this? This value is 4. Now in place of 0, 1, 0, 0, you write 4. In place of 0, 1, 0, 0, you write 4. Then like that you have to convert that group into equivalent hexadecimal digit. Then what you have to do is first the octal digit, convert it into binary equivalent. The binary equivalent of octal is group of 3-bit, but for hexa we want group of 4-bit. So regroup them. If it is necessary, add the zeros. Then convert that each group into hexadecimal digit, and that will be your final hexadecimal value. That will be your final hexadecimal value. Done. So these are all the steps you have to follow. Let me take some examples and we'll see how your octal is converted into hexadecimal. Then, so the first example will go for 125 to the base 8. We'll go for 125 to the base 8. You have to convert it into hexadecimal. What you have to do is convert it into equivalent hexadecimal number. So let me write first the given number is 125. Given number is 125. Then so what you have to do is write the binary equivalent of each octal digit. Write the binary equivalent of each octal digit. So this is each octal digit. We have 1, 2 and 5. Now you have to write the equivalent binary number. So what is the equivalent binary number of 1? It is 0, 0, 1. 2, 0, 1, 0. 5 is 1, 0, 1. If you are not getting directly the answers, you can refer 4 to 1 method. 1 means here 1, other places 0. 2 means here 1, other places 0. 5 means 1, 1, here it is 0. Done. Now I had written this. Now what you have to do is, it is a 3-bit group, right? But for hexadecimal, what we want? 4-bit group. So what your second step says, regroup them into 4 bits from right side. From this side you have to start regrouping, and if it is necessary, add the zeros. So let me do the grouping. Let me write it totally 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Done. Now I start making the group. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is one group. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is another group. Now only 0, 1 bit is there. So I need 4-bit group, right? So I have to add 3 more zeros. 1, 2, 3. Let me write equals to here. So this is another group. Then regrouping is over. Now what third step says? Convert each group into its equivalent hexadecimal digit. Now you have to see what is the equivalent hexadecimal of each group. So refer 8421. So it is 0101. It is 4 plus 1 is 5. 4 plus 1 is 5. Next again 0101, same is there, that is 5. 4 times 0 means it is 0. Done. So answer is 055 to the base 16, or else you can write 55 to the base 16. 55 to the base 16. That also you can write it. No problem. Clear? Understand how to convert a given octal number to hexadecimal. Take first the given number. Write separately each octal bit, octal digit. Then write the equivalent binary number, that is 3-bit group will be there, no? That you have to write it. Now merge all together and regroup of 4-bit. Regroup of 4-bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, only 0 was there. So if it is necessary, you have to add the zeros. I need 3 more bits, so I added zeros. Now write the equivalent hexadecimal number, and that will be your final answer. Clear? So this was the first example. It will not clarify. Then I'll take some more examples. Done? So we'll go for the next example. The second one, I'll take 261 to the base 8. Try to convert it into hexadecimal. 261 to the base 8 equals to, try to convert it into the hexadecimal number. Done. So write first the given number 2, 6 and 1. Write the equivalent octal number. So 2 means 0, 1, 0. 6 means 1, 1, 0. 1 means 0, 0, 1. Now regroup them. 0, 1, 0. 1, 1, 0. 0, 0, 1. So regrouping means 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 0, 0 equals to, I'll adjust here. Okay. So now find out the equivalent hexadecimal number you have to find out. So let me write 8421. In place of 1, 1 is there, other places 0 is there. So answer is 1. So here just see 8421. Done. So what is the answer? 8 plus 2 is 10 plus 1 is 11. 8 plus 2 is 10, 10 plus 1 is 11. But let me write 11 only. Okay. I'll tell later. 0, 0, 0 is 8421. All places 0 means it is a 0. Done. So now in hexadecimal, do you have 11? We don't have 11. So what we have to do is, in place of 11, we have to write the equivalent bit. So what is the equivalent 11? 10 means A, 11 means B. 10 means A, 11 means B. So your answer is, either you can write 0B1 or else B1 to the base 16. B1 to the base 16. This is 1, not 9. Done? Clear? So this was the another example. Let me take few more examples. So I'll go for some more examples like 3, 4, 5, 6 to the base 8. What is the equivalent of hexadecimal number? So for that, take separately each bit. 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now write the equivalent binary number. 3 means 011, 4 means 100, 5 means 101, 6 means 110. 6 means 110. Now regroup it. Write the equivalent value. 011, 100, 101, 110. Done. I had written. Now make the 4-bit group. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No need to add extra zeros. Done. Now we got the 3 groups. Write equivalent value. So it is 8, 4, 2, 1. What is equivalent? 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 plus 1 is 12 plus 2 is 14. Done. So 0, 0, 1, 0 means 2. 0, 1, 1, 1 means 8, 4, 2, 1. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. So I cannot write directly 7 to 14. In place of 14, some value is there that I have to write it. So 15 means F. 14 means E. So the answer is 7 to E to the base 16. 7 to E to the base 16. Clear? Like this, you have to convert a given octal number to your hexadecimal. What you have to do is, take your given octal number, then write the equivalent binary. It will be of 3-bit group. Merge them, make 4-bit group and write the equivalent hexadecimal number, and that will be your final answer. Then like this, you have to convert your given octal number to your hexadecimal number. Done. So I'll give you some homeworks. Solve these and send me the answers. Done. So the first one is 7532 to the base 8. 6421 to the base 8. Third one, 3405 to the base 8. Fourth one, 2657 to the base 8. And fifth one, 54607 to the base 8. These are all the 5 examples I am giving. 7532, 6421, 3405, 2657, 54607. Refer the steps. These steps you have to refer and try to get the answer. If you have any doubts, text me. I'll clarify your doubts. Done. So the other conversions and some more examples we'll see in the next class. Thank you.